14. So doubles, I mean, doubles are getting started super early. Plenty of people still just show up for singles. And the stream runner running off right now to see when exactly we're going to move to best of 5 format, whether it's just going to be grands, whether it's going to be winners, losers, grands.
Because that is important.
Yes, very much so. You'd hate to have an H-box wobble scenario take place.
Yeah.
But who you got, chat? Give me a 1 for Griffin and Kamikaze, or Fatality and Kamikaze. Give me a 2 for Neos and ScAtt. See what you guys think. I think it's going to be a really great winners finals regardless, to be honest.
Oh, of course.
It would be it would be a better winners finals if I had service in this building.
Yeah, right. Captain Falcon Yoshi. And I think ScAtt is going to stay Cloud.
Yeah, I was actually asking about that earlier, what the Cloud pick was for. And he said it was he was planning for things. He was getting ready for things. And I'm assuming that means we might see the Cloud counter pick against Fatality in singles. That remains to be seen because he does have a very strong record against other Clouds, you know, most recently beating Komurikiri at Civil War and doing very well in general in what is considered to be a very bad matchup for Captain Falcon. So what's the word, T-Rex? Best of 3, best of 5? Best of 5 for all of the finals. So that's good to see. We're going to see the most downloading, the most optimizing, the most adapting possible this way.
Yes. And we're going to start it off on Town and City.
It wouldn't surprise me to see Fatality try to focus in a little bit on Neos. He's had a very strong record against Roses on a national level, playing well against a Buzz. So it wouldn't surprise me to see him try to focus in. Falcon Rosa, in my opinion, is one of those very volatile but even enough matchups where things can get super dangerous super quickly.
Yeah. Well, it's also pretty hard for Falcon. Oh, that's not going to take it, though.
You're right. It is very hard for Falcon to get in, but Falcon also kills Rosa at 60. So
yeah,
fun times.
He kills everybody at 60.
ScAtt going for that deep
so
cross
greedy.
slash.
Kamikaze saving him, though.
Ooh, the Luma back air. Coming in clutch. Base God Luma. And Neo's actually following up on that cross slash.
And Kamikaze trying so hard to kill Neos right now.
Fatality going so deep, but ScAtt not even bothering with him, trying to focus and save his partner. Unable to do so as Kamikaze closes out the first stock of Neos.
Just double teaming Kamikaze right now until Griffin gets back on the stage.
And it's not a bad idea. You want to try and focus on the 2v1s as much as possible and get as much damage out of it. You look at it, Kamikaze is the only one with their first stock right now, so it's not too surprising they're trying to make sure that that does not happen. Interesting use of the down air on Luma there by ScAtt.
He's giving Luma some motivation.
Some rage.
Oh, he's going to make it back. The egg saved him.
The egg, that was the clutchest egg I've seen. I don't even think that was intentional.
I think he used it to save himself.
Right, yeah, he was recovering with it.
He'll take what he can get. And he's not going to die to that crimp limit cross slash.
Yeah, the cross court cross slash, not enough to do it.
Yeah, Town and City, too big of a stage. Both red teams at really high percents.
Ooh,
good nair.
The nair hitting so both players away, and now we see an extended edgeguard situation.
And Luma gets Raptor boosted. Wow, they're doing so good at avoiding all kill options, except Fatality team kills with a 4th throw on ScAtt.
Correct, yeah, he uses the hitbox of ScAtt flying away, caused Kamikaze to lose his first stock. Jab 3 enough to do it there. Falcon's
Luma's jab is so good.
Yeah, the Falcon's high gravity and fall speed there is what allowed ScAtt to get allowed Neos to get a couple of jabs in. Ooh, good down there, and then make sure he doesn't get hit by the up smash from Yoshi either.
Right. Oh man, Yoshi just throwing out up smashes left and right.
The landing hit of the Falcon kick there, interesting. Not an option you see too many times in Smash 4, given its lack of viability.
Right. That was so good. Oh, no team combo. Nice tech, though.
The forward throw knocking
forward throw
ScAtt
almost took
highway.
another kill.
You see a share stock? Yeah,
Share
ScAtt at
stock.
150
Back
though.
throw, took it. Wow, that was like
That's
almost
the
center stage.
Worst case scenario where you have that, you know, you're like, oh, my partner has a stock that I can take. I should take this. I should survive, and then they immediately die as you spawn.
I mean, he tried. I don't think he didn't, or I think he didn't think that back throw was going to kill him from center stage like that. But you know, Falcon doesn't skip leg day.
No man, no man. Falcon doesn't skip any day. Have you seen that man? That is not a skin tight suit. Actually, that actually just comes in various sizes. Falcon's just so big, it just fills it out so well.
I mean, yeah.
Those are some good quality headshots you can use later.
Oh dang, I wasn't even looking.
That's the best part about commentary, man. That's the commentary buff that no one talks about, is that you get premium A1 headshots all the time. But yeah, so a little bit of thought coming in between now Neos and ScAtt. Two of the deeper thinker players, I feel. I see the two of them coaching each other quite a bit in singles, so I'm not super surprised to see them taking their time right now.
Oh yeah.
That didn't go horribly. But in the scramble situations, red team just always seemed to end up on top, and that's, you know, you have to win those scenarios to make sure you come out like that. I feel like if a couple of instances had gone blue team's way at the start of that, we would have seen a much different game. We saw ScAtt die early because he went for a deep cross slash and Fatality down aired him for his efforts. We saw Fatality lose a stock and then be given a second lease on life by a Yoshi egg that came in pretty much accidentally. You know, there's a lot of things that could have gone on blue team's favor and didn't. So I'm really curious to see what kind of differences we see in round 2.
I think they're going to stick with the Cloud. I can't see Andrew or ScAtt switching to Mega Man. I don't know how Mega Man would do against Falcon and Yoshi. Like, that doesn't sound fun.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. You know, both of them have a pretty decent way of getting down past the wall of up airs that you would see. No, we see Neos actually switching. Interesting. I've never seen Neos as Mario. I've seen his Bayo and his Rosa, but never the Mario. So, you know, run it right back to Town and City, too. Interesting.
Right. Oh, Fatality trying to run right at ScAtt, but ScAtt had none of that.
Yeah, ScAtt, I think ScAtt, if anyone is used to Fatality's tactics, it's probably him.
Right.
Oh, got the double jump still. All right, and does immediately escape to that top side platform there. Very smart.
Yes. Fatality throwing him back off the stage.
Oh my
down
God.
there hit.
Like, he went through that platform too. It's very unfortunate. It looked like the bottom pixels of Cloud's legs was like just in it.
Through the platform and hit his side, the side of his chest spiked. Good team combo. Oh, that forward smash hit, I guess, hitting Yoshi's shield extended it long enough.
Gotta take what you can get right now. When you lose stocks like that super early in back-to-back games, it can start to wear on you mentally. You don't want to let yourself get too down on the fact that, you know, you put your team down like that. And Fatality is just in position to take those stocks so quickly.
Spiking left and right now.
Yeah, we see the Yoshi fair.
That was, I could have sworn that was going to be a double finishing touch, but we got the kill on Griffin. I mean, Fatality.
It's all right, man. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Once again, Kamikaze, the lone survivor on this first stock.
I mean, his job in the team is to not die.
Yeah.
Support Griffin or support Fatality as much as possible.
Make sure Fatality has as many stocks as he needs.
Exactly. Oh, good shield.
I love the transition there from Fatality. He shielded the come in from ScAtt, did jab 1-2, and then immediately grabbed Neos as he started to approach from behind ScAtt.
Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, no follow-up.
And that's sometimes the difference. We saw some pretty decent follow-ups from the Rosa Cloud team. The Mario's throws are just a little bit faster, so it's not really super surprising that he's not able to follow them up.
Like, that should have been stock, so red team going to, I mean, they take it. They're going to try and run away with it as much as possible.
I mean, yeah, Kamikaze closing in on 200% right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing Cloud can do right there.
Fatality claiming the souls right now of blue team.
Oh, can Mario cover? Oh, he had a second jump.
Yeah, just barely making that back. And transitioning away, we finally see the first stock there from Kamikaze at 194. Misses the double back air. Probably could have went for the double.
Oh, he doesn't go for the spike.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't go for the double down air. So jab up smash.
That's going to take the stock.
Fatality going to live a little bit longer on this second stock here. 2 stocks to 4, though.
Oh, that's not going to take it. Man, I keep on thinking that Yoshi upper is going to keep kill way up on the top.
Yeah, that's the benefit of having no rage Yoshi and limit Cloud. It's going to allow him to live just a little bit past it. Because you're right, Yoshi's upper that high up is extremely dangerous.
Oh, yes. And you know it has a tipper hitbox, right?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Oh, maybe. Wow, that up smash hit.
And it looked like he got the reverse hit of it, too.
Yeah.
Neo's trying not to end up on the front page of Reddit right now in this combo.
Oh, almost.
He's dead, though.
He has to jump, right? Yeah.
Oh, Fatality didn't clean it up. I would assume that he would have been able to get in right there. Up air, not quite enough to do it.
All right. Let's see if Neos is a miracle worker.
I mean, he hasn't even been able to touch center stage, much less gain any kind of advantage in the last 30 or so seconds.
Woo! The movement, but Kamikaze was like, where are you going?
Yep.
Up smash.
He got to center stage and then immediately died for his efforts.
Maybe he shouldn't have gone center stage. Then he wouldn't have got up smash.
He skipped ahead of it pretty quickly, but from the looks of it, I don't think ScAtt took a stock that game, which really is the point of Cloud and doubles in the first place, is those low percent stocks.
Right.
I also should probably have like decent posture.
Okay.
I was like, man, Harlock got a lot taller all of a sudden.
I mean, he can slouch again. I'm okay with that. There you go.
That's a deep slouch. I am off the stage at this point.
No, you're right here.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, man. I am a freak of nature. It's an unfortunate thing. Like, I was on the plane yesterday, and smacked my head going in and going off the plane. Especially after getting on the plane, I was like, all right, I won't do that again. I'll know better this time. Wow. And that's why I suck at Smash 4. I'm really bad at adapting.
Did you get an achievement for like smacking your head?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. They didn't even offer me like discounted flight rates. I was like, I've injured myself, and it's like, you did it though. Like, you did it. And I was like, can't you guys like drag me off the flight or something? But I was flying Delta, so they wouldn't do it.
It's not United, so you're good.
But yeah, ScAtt and Neos looking at a 2-0 deficit right now. Will this be a 30 and a handshake, or will they be able to bring this back? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Just kidding. Fusion continues on right now.
Smash Ball Z.
Smash Ball Z. Deep in thought once again are Neos and ScAtt. They're looking like they're probably going to stick with this Cloud Mario team. Though I feel like Cloud Rosa did a little bit better, and I wouldn't mind seeing the Mega Man come out just to see how it would work.
Yeah. Well, I think Neos is going to switch off Mario. He didn't really do too much that game.
Yeah, we saw a good up smash to close out a couple stocks.
But they definitely did a lot more work when it was Rosalina Cloud.
Yeah. I mean, clearly Neos is very well known for his Rosa, and I think ScAtt is more familiar with his Rosa than his Mario, so it wouldn't surprise me.
But I know
Rosa's just so fragile in dubs. Like, you lose Luma in the blink of an eye against Falcon and Yoshi to begin with, but the two of them together, it really prevents her from taking advantage of the fact that she does have that Star Sword for so long.
But it looks like they're going to stay Mario Cloud.
Opting for Dreamland this time. Hopefully Triplats will give them better fortune.
I mean, there's less room to run away, so maybe that's what they want.
I don't know. Just with the speed of Yoshi and Falcon, though, like, you'd almost think that having that room to escape wouldn't be a bad idea. But going into this, not a quick start for either team in the opening scramble.
Yeah,
I like
dunk.
I like the cross-slash into fair, though. Doesn't quite have him in position to kill him, though.
Oh, fair to fair.
Double fair is unfair to everyone, including the Yoshi. But he does close out that stock super early.
Yoshi probably says it's fair.
Yeah. It's like, look, man, I struggle with so much in this game. I might as well have something.
Right.
All these DLC characters give me so much trouble.
And that downer putting in some work for Yoshi.
Kamikaze with these retreating neutral hops, waiting to see the blue team movements before he really commits to anything. Fatality taking a quick 160%, though. His return to the stage is going to be very important. And he just gets back into center stage and just immediately jab threes and then down tilts the reverse direction.
Red just has so much stage control right now. Like, and even when they hit each other,
I really expected the backer from Cloud, and instead Kamikaze closing out that stock really pretty proficiently with that up air.
Yeah, well,
And
his up air
return to
comes out
stage.
really fast.
Oh, that's
shield broken. What can he do out of it?
ooh, the double up smash too.
I like
Fatality
it.
coming in, trying to save his partner, but doesn't quite get in and eats the percentage for it.
Yeah, ScAtt kept Fatality busy by constantly up tilting him, and he couldn't get out of it because his Captain Falcon.
Good nair there from ScAtt, forcing Fatality back off stage, but they're not really focusing on. They're not focusing on Kamikaze when they get Falcon off stage.
Right. Looks like they want to gimp Fatality instead of double teaming Kamikaze, but it looks like it's working out.
We take those. Yeah, the hilt hit of up B will sometimes cause that spike animation to occur. We see right there, he just drags Fatality just barely off stage and then to the depth.
Right.
But red team still with the slight advantage. ScAtt thinking about trying to edge guard Fatality with the limit there, thinking better of returning to the stage.
I think one thing red team has right now is they have such good conversions.
They have really good conversions, and they really have, you know, the mental game going for them in this spot.
Yeah.
Fatality going super low, unfortunately, and it does cost him a stock.
No, he got the weak hit. That was so unfortunate. But it's 3 stocks to 2 right now.
I'm sure red team would love to get rid of that 178
Oh,
cloud
I
right
am
now.
sure. Oh, he
Ask
held
and,
shield
ask and you shall receive. The up air shield stab, it's enough to do it. And now we see the first lead of the game for blue team.
Nice tech. That up air is going to take the stock on Kamikaze.
And so now we're going to have to see if Fatality can pull off the 2v1, the first one of the day, but he's already taking so much damage.
Right. Looks like Cloud is going to be up in front because he has less percent.
Yeah, you don't want this to turn into a 2v1 or a 1v1.
Griffin or Fatality is going to try his hardest to get rid of Neos.
Good regrab there. What's the punish off of it?
Nice
Good back air. This
conversion.
could be bad. Does it just double jump and does recover low? No one was covering. We saw Neos going for the flood there.
Stay back. Nice. Wispy coming in with the assist, pushing Cloud closer to the stage.
Yeah, it looked like Fatality was going to weave out outside of the range of that. But as you mentioned, Wispy coming in, further proving why we don't need this stage. Nothing like Wispy RNG costing you a set.
The only thing about that stage for me is the screen shakes so much whenever Wispy's blowing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm of the mind that we should have Smashville, FD, Battlefield, Town and City, and then a legal version of PS2, just like the PS2 stage layout.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Where you have the 2 platforms at either side. I don't think it's a Smash game if you don't have a workable Pokemon Stadium. Not to say that 64 isn't a Smash game, but I really like watching Pokemon Stadium 2 in Melee and Brawl.
Yeah.
Plus, we wouldn't have to deal with Lylat and Dreamland anymore, which, yay, we all want that. So we're going to see the Smashville opt here. Neo's charging the Flood ScAtt.
Looks like they're going to stick Mario Cloud. I guess it worked out last time. I think the Triplats helped them out more than, like a lot.
Yeah, it was really surprising because a lot of that, a lot of those scrambles kind of flipped away. We'd seen them go in red team's favor in the first 2 games, and then in the second 2 games, or in game 3 there, it really just, everything kind of broke in their favor.
Right. Oh, good forward smash.
Blue team doing a pretty fantastic job right now, to be honest.
That was so good. There was nothing Fatality could do right there.
Yeah.
He had to be.
And that's going to be first blood, too. Taking it pretty quickly.
Oh,
Fatality's deep.
Good. Oh. Okay, no cape. I haven't seen him go for the cape.
Yeah, and that was and as you mentioned, that's a prime opportunity to do it. Fatality without a jump, forced to be so low. Would have been really good to just drop down and let that fly, but unfortunately doesn't. The Fatality lives on. That would have been amazing to get that stock so early,
Kamikaze
too.
gets the kill by doing double run-up up smash.
If at first you succeed, keep doing it.
I guess so.
That's supposed to be if at first you don't succeed, try again, but it worked.
But it worked, and Kamikaze killed himself.
That's a couple times now that we've seen that, too, from him. That's very unfortunate. Maybe not in this set, but in previous sets we've seen Kamikaze
Right.
fall to
The
his
spike
doom.
is not strong enough. What's going on? That downer just sounds so powerful when it hits.
The back air enough to do it. So we're looking at 4 stocks to 3 right now. Blue team, maybe the fortunes have changed. The momentum clearly on their side right now.
Yeah, something started clicking with them.
Good fair there on Kamikaze. Will they focus on the individual 2v1s? Does look like it.
Oh, it doesn't punish the roll.
Well, good backer on the stand-up there for Fatality. But the cosmic uppercut coming in with that limit up B.
Oh. Yeah, that's going to take it. Cloud's recovery, not that good.
Yeah, I would have liked to maybe see ScAtt come in a little bit closer and try to drag somebody down with that up B. But neither member of Red Team really were bothering him when they knew he was dead.
Right.
Good air dodge on that fireball.
Oh, he went for the spike. Down tilt spike, but didn't get it.
Red Team
What's
trying
gonna
really,
happen?
really hard to get in right now. And the swing of the Yoshi is enough to push Fatality back off stage. He was coming in with that up smash to try and close out the Mario stock.
Right. Oh, the blade beam took it. It caught his jump.
Yeah, he was going for that low empty hops that we've seen from him throughout the games. It just wasn't enough. Fatality's going to have to make sure he stays alive as long as possible. Almost loses stock there, and he does! Magic percents. I was like, man, he's going to survive that. That was really lucky. And then screen splat.
I was not expecting this after the first 2 games.
I don't think Red Team was either. They're going to have to dig deep, being, you know, from a 2-0 lead to now forced most likely into Game 5.
What's going to happen? Down.
Just the down air confirming the percents.
It's probably, or he might not have been a high enough percent for a finishing touch.
Not from the aerial
But
version,
now
at
he
least.
definitely is. That's it. Oh no, he messed it up again.
Just run up and do it. Like
That's the second time he messed up this set. Grab.
Kamikaze going for these jabs on shield. Neos probably could have gone for the up B right there and closed it out.
This is so hard for Kamikaze. He has to work his way in the middle of the stage. Yoshi's approach options aren't too good either.
Good up right there. They're just tacking on percent right there. Not really overcommitting to anything.
I mean, he had to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's pretty low committal too, which is the nice thing.
Yeah, that neutral air will take the stock and the game. So we're going to Game 5 on what looked like it was going to be
That was the 30 in handshake.
a 3-0 victory. Right?
That was done. That was over. And then in the blink of an eye, ScAtt and Neos brings it back from the depth, evens it up 2-2. And now we're in the pivotal Game 5. Who will be sitting in winners finals, or excuse me, who will be sitting winners side grand finals, and who will have to wait in losers to try and redeem themselves? Opting back for Smashville once again, even though Game 4 really didn't go too well for them. Blue team was in pretty firm control throughout the entirety of it.
Right.
Pretty much dead even on these openers.
Yeah, I was like trying to think about what to talk about, but it looks like they're just brawling it out.
Yeah, the only one that's starting to take a pretty significant amount of damage is Neos, but ScAtt is evening it back up on the other side against Fatality too.
Yeah, ScAtt needs to find his way back to center stage. He does not want to play on the ledge with Fatality.
Yeah, we've seen how poorly that's went for him in the last games 1 and 2, where he would go for something and immediately get down aired.
Oh no, that was so unfortunate for Red Team. Fatality got hit into Kamikaze's up air, and it killed him.
And it didn't even kill Mario, which
Right.
is what was the goal in mind. Oh my god. Going for the back throw into forward smash. Fatality betting it all and missing, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's they got the kill on Mario now, so stocks are even.
Yep, and we do see a bit of a life lead for Red Team here. However, ScAtt does have the great equalizer in limit.
Right.
Fatality going for that high up B, but no punish off of it, interestingly enough.
Yeah, they were double teaming Mario a little bit while ScAtt tried to find his way down.
Ooh, good blade beam there. Not really going to do much besides give them stage control, though.
Right. At 97% after the hit, like...
Interesting. Kamikaze running in with a Yoshi bomb there, of all things, to close out that stock.
Right. Oh, is that it for Mario? No, his recovery's way too good.
Yeah, pretty much anything within that couple character lengths within the ledge there is pretty much a safe game.
Yeah, he pretty much teleports to the ledge.
Because even if he doesn't immediately snap to it with the up B, Mario's Magnet Hands are super good.
That was such a good up smash by Neos.
Kamikaze doing what he does best right now and making sure he stays alive for Fatality.
Oh, he read that roll. He was going to hit both of them with forward smash. That. Oh.
I rubbed my eyes for a second, and suddenly it's 3-3.
Yeah, so ScAtt does up B the wrong direction, and Suicide's off the stage, so he doesn't grab the ledge. And Neos gets an up smash kill.
See Neos try to make the stock last as long as possible right now. As I say that, he does lose to the Yoshi forward smash.
Right. And ScAtt trying to find his way back onto the center of the stage.
Yeah, going for a little bit of that grime there with the double up B on ledge. Fatality wise to it, DIing in and teching though. Doesn't want to get dragged down like we saw in previous games.
Right. Now we have the clutch factor with ScAtt right now. If you can get this kill on on Fatality.
Yeah, you definitely want to close this out as soon as possible.
Right.
Kamikaze's been doing a
That'll
fantastic
bring them back.
job.
It'll make the match even again. They really need to get it.
Like I was saying, Kamikaze's been doing a fantastic job of staying alive as long as possible.
Oh, snap.
Down smash. That's enough to do it.
That was so close for blue team. Their shield almost got broken.
Everyone down to their last stock right now.
Kamikaze trying to stay as far back as possible, keep that stock.
Yeah, Fatality the only one in white percents right now.
Right.
Anyone can, and blink and you'll miss these stocks though. Oh my God!
Oh. Man, he
The
went
fair
for it all.
spike. And now ScAtt kind of in a bad way.
Yeah. But you kind of want Cloud to, if it's one or the other, you kind of want Cloud to do the 2v1 right because he has the limit.
Sure. Ooh, the nice falling up air
for the
into
forward
an up air.
smash.
See the gentleman there pushing him off stage. Doesn't have to burn his limit though. That's a little bit unfortunate for red team. I'm sure they would have preferred that to happen.
No.
Not much you can do off the up throw there. Ooh, the downer is going to close it out.
That will. Now. And ScAtt has stage control now.
This is doable. Holy cow, this just got a lot more interesting. The low up B. No! Or the low side B once again costing him.
He went for it, or he got a little bit too antsy.
And you can see it on his face too, the instant regret.
Yeah, as soon as he did side B right there, he's like, no.
Mistakes have been made.